A new era is about to begin for the U.S. Army. It will allow as many as 60 women to participate in the next Ranger course. The grueling 2-month combat school is considered one of the first steps into the military special operations field. The male dropout rate is right about 50%, and while completing the leadership course would let women wear the coveted Ranger tab, it does not let them become members of the Ranger Regiment. Currently, only men can be in the 75th Ranger Regiment, which requires additional schooling that is even more physically, emotionally, and mentally challenging.
And I'm honored to introduce the 24th United States Secretary of Defense, the Honorable Chuck Hagel.
The career of outgoing Secretary of Defense Chuck Hagel has come full circle. In 1967, a 20-year-old Hagel arrived at Fort Bliss for basic training, soon to be shipped to Vietnam for life-changing war experience. Nearly a half-century later, it gave him the distinction of being the only enlisted combat veteran to serve as Secretary of Defense.
Recall that as you go into the summer in the desert, it's and especially basic training, a very enriching experience. I might say enlightening. When you are referenced not by your name but by other superlatives, in those days, I know we don't do that anymore, but drill sergeants in 1967 were not as humane as I know all of you are.
Hagel made those comments today at Fort Bliss, the final stop on his farewell tour. During his tenure as Secretary of Defense, Hagel took on several tough problems, among them the end of the U.S. combat role in Afghanistan.
In Austin.